everybody, welcome to Adoration Yoga. My name is Sarah, and today I have a heart-opening Christian yoga practice. We are in the month of Valentine's, so I have a series of heart-opening postures to help open up the chest and the front body. These poses will help decrease shoulder and back tightness and counteract the bad posture that we get from living our daily lives, sitting at our desks, and driving and just hunching all the time. It will also symbolize us opening up our hearts to Christ. So grab some comfy clothes, grab your yoga mat, and let's breathe, move, and worship together. Let's start today in a simple seat in the center of your mat. Once you're there, go ahead and sit up tall. Stack your shoulders over your hips, your ears over your shoulders. Relax the hands down on the lap. Go ahead and close your eyes and begin to bring your awareness to the rhythm of your breath. Inhale through the nose, filling the belly. Slow and controlled exhale. Begin to soften the muscles in your face. Relax through your jawline. And just breathe in and out. With these next couple of breaths, just take a moment to quiet your busy mind and to open up your heart and your ears to hear from Jesus. Take your hands to grab the front of the knees. We're going to move into some seated cat-cows. So on your inhale, push the ribs and the belly forward. Spiral open the heart towards the ceiling for cow pose. And then on your exhale, begin to tuck and round through the spine, chin to chest for a seated cat. Inhale, cow. Open up the heart, open up the chest. Exhale, tuck and round for cat. Go ahead and flow between these two poses at your own pace. Take your time. Really try to feel the sensation of linking the stretch with your breath. Cycle through one more time. And then bring it back up to a nice, tall, neutral spine. Take the right hand to the mat and then begin to hinge over for a side body stretch. Left arm is reaching towards the side wall. Try to ground down evenly through both hips. Inhale, bring it back up through center. Reach both arms up towards the ceiling. On your exhale, palms face forward, elbows come wide for cactus arms. Feel the expansion across the chest and then through the heart with this gentle back bend. Inhale, reach those arms back up. Exhale, take your side body stretch to the other side. So left hand comes to the mat. Begin to lean on over to the left. Right arm reaching towards the side of your mat. Inhale, bring it back up. Arms reach up. Exhale, cactus arms. Fingertips are spread wide. Gentle opening of the heart and the chest here. Breathe. Inhale, reach it back up. Exhale, palms come together to kiss as you bring your hands down through heart center. Take a couple of deep breaths. And walk the hands forward towards the mat. We're going to come into a child's pose. So bring the knees out wide, toes together, hips sink back towards the heels, forehead relaxes down towards the mat or on a block, and arms are outstretched. Relax here as you breathe into the low back and into the hips. We'll be here for a few moments as we move into our scripture meditation for today's practice. If at any point this happens to become uncomfortable for the knees or the hips, feel free to come and lie on your back and hug the knees into the chest. Our scripture meditation for today will be in Jeremiah 29, verses 11 through 13. We'll read the verse 4 times throughout our practice today. And with each time, we will have a different intention. So the first time through, we'll just listen. With the second read through, we'll notice. Then we'll reflect. And our final read through of the verse, we will take time to respond. So as I read Jeremiah 29, verses 11 and 13 this first time, just listen. Let those words wash over you. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans for welfare and not for evil, to give you a future and a hope. Then you will call upon me and come and pray to me, and I will hear you. You will seek me and find me when you seek me with all of your heart. As I read through the verse a second time, take a moment to notice what word or phrase is sparking something in your heart today. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans for welfare and not for evil, to give you a future and a hope. Then you will call upon me and come and pray to me, and I will hear you. You will seek me and find me when you seek me with all of your heart. We'll begin some more movement. So when you're ready, lift the head and the arms and gently peel the nose forward. We're going to come to lie all the way on our stomachs. Tops of the feet relax on the mat. And then bend the elbows, bringing the elbows directly beneath the shoulder points. Forearms and fingers are pressing into the mat. We're going to work into Sphinx pose. This is another heart opener to build some space in the back and in the shoulders. So on your inhale, peel the chest up and off the mat. Lift up and out of the shoulders. Gaze forward. Press firmly through the tops of the thighs and the tops of the feet. Breathe, breathe, breathe. On your inhale, try to lift the head a little bit higher. Lift up and out of the shoulders just a little bit more. Press firmly into the forearms. And then on your exhale, go ahead and let it go. Forehead down towards the mat. Go ahead and bring the hands back underneath the shoulder points. Curl the toes and press it up. We're going to work our way into a downward facing dog. So go ahead and make your way there. Spread the fingertips wide. Press the chest towards the tops of your thighs, heels down towards the mat. Find some movement here to wake up the back of the legs. Stretch out the fascia in your feet. And make sure to firmly press out of the fingers and out of the shoulders. Go ahead and relax the heels back down towards the mat. Take 2 full breaths here. On your next inhale, slide the right heel up an imaginary wall behind you for 3-legged dog, heels pressing up towards the ceiling, toes down towards the mat. And then your exhale, bend that right knee, bring it on through, and plant that right foot in between your hands. We're going to come into a low lunge. Front knee over the front ankle. You can drop the back knee down. And once you've found your firm foundation, inhale, reach up the torso and the arms up towards the ceiling. Press firmly out of the top of the back foot. Relax the shoulders down and away from the ears. Inhale, reach it up towards the ceiling. Exhale, find cactus arms, that gentle back bend and opening of the chest. Good. Inhale, reach it back up. Exhale, bring the hands down towards the mat to your low lunge. If it feels good, find some gentle movement forward and back here as you stretch out the hip flexor. Plant the hands firmly on the mat. Curl the back toes and lift the knee. Front foot comes back to a plank pose with knees lifted or lowered. On your exhale, lower it all the way down to the belly. Tops of the feet rest on the mat. Hands directly beneath the shoulder points this time. Inhale, lift the heart and the chest off the mat for Cobra Pose. Little to no weight in the hands to help build strength. And then your exhale, press it back up to a downward facing dog. Good. Once you're in your down dog, left heel slides up that imaginary wall for 3-legged dog. And your exhale, bend the left knee and bring it forward, finding your low lunge on this side. Left knee's directly over the left ankle. Go ahead and drop the back knee, relax the toes. And inhale, torso and arms reach up for your half crescent lunge. On your next exhale, open up the arms and elbows for cactus arms. Inhale, reach it up. And exhale, float the fingertips back down towards the mat for your low lunge. Find some movement forward and back if you did so on the other side. Plant the hands firmly on the mat. Curl the back toes, lift the knee. Front foot comes back. Exhale, lower all the way down to the belly. Inhale, find your Cobra Pose. Little to no weight in the hands to build strength. Or if you want more of a stretch, you can press up and out of the hands as you begin to straighten the arms. Wherever you're at, exhale, release, let it go, and press it back up. We'll be in downward facing dog. From your downward facing dog, press firmly into the left hand. We're going to add a twist. Right hand begins to reach back towards the left leg. If you can grab onto the left calf, begin to bend your elbow as you begin to pull the torso under your left arm. Gently release it back. Right hand plants firmly, and then we'll twist on the other side by left hand begins to reach towards the right leg. If that left hand is able to grab onto the right leg, begin to bend that left elbow as you twist and open up the heart towards the side of the mat. Slow and controlled, release it back to your downward facing dog. On your exhale, bend the knees, bringing it down to the mat. We're going to come to a tabletop position. Circle out the wrists if you're feeling any discomfort. Knees are going to be directly under the hip points, wrists under shoulders, long neutral spine here. We're going to find some spinal balance as well as another heart opener. So extend the left leg long on the mat. Lift the left heel up towards the ceiling, toes pointing down. Once you feel stable here, extend the right arm towards the front of the mat. Hug everything to the midline and press up and out of that planted knee and hand. Feel free to stay right here. If you want to add our heart opener, you'll bend through the left knee, send that right arm back down by your side, and see maybe if that right hand can capture the left foot. If you're able to grab on the foot, press firmly into the hand to help lift up the knee a little higher. This is Tiger Pose. Make sure to breathe and lift that foot a little higher to help open up the shoulder. When you're ready, gently release it back down to your tabletop position. We'll do that on the other side. When you're ready, extend the right leg long on the mat and lift the toes up and off the mat. Once you've found your firm foundation, extend the left arm towards the front of the mat. Again, feel free to stay right here, or if you want to move into tiger, bend through the right knee, send the left fingertips back to capture the right foot. Right foot kicks into the hand to help lift a little higher as you build space in the shoulder, opening up the heart towards the front of the mat. Press firmly up and out of your foundation and breathe. Take one more breath. And then your exhale, slowly release it back down to tabletop. Great job. Swing the legs out in front towards the front of your mat. We're going to make our way all the way down towards our backs. So once you're down, relax the head and shoulders. Send the arms out long by your side, palms pressing down into the mat. Both knees are bent up. Feet are pressing into the mat, hip width distance apart. We're going to work into a bridge pose. On your next inhale, slowly begin to peel the spine up and off the mat. Press the hips up towards the ceiling and press firmly out of the shoulders, hands, and feet. Keep the chin away from your chest, look directly above you. And I'll read our verse a third time. Just take a moment to reflect and breathe. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans for welfare and not for evil, to give you a future and a hope. Then you will call upon me and come and pray to me, and I will hear you. You will seek me and find me when you seek me with all of your heart. On your next exhale, bring your back down to the mat. Extend the legs long on the mat. And then swing side to side as you bring the palms directly under your bottom. We're going to work into fish pose. Bend the elbows directly under the shoulders. Lift up and out of the shoulders, and then gently begin to drop the head down towards the mat. Open up your heart to Jesus. You can point the toes towards the mat as you try to soften and relax into this heart opener. Take 2 more breaths here. And slowly remove the arms out from under you. Relax the back of the head back down on the mat and hug both knees into the chest. Find some gentle movement here as you massage along the spine. On your next inhale, peel the nose up towards the knee, squeeze into a ball, small as you can get. And then your exhale, send the legs long, arms overhead, full body stretch. Wiggle fingers, wiggle toes. Take up a lot of space. And then exhale through your mouth, let it all go. Coming into our final rest and meditation pose. Corpse or Shavasana. Let the legs gently fall open. Relax the arms down by your side, palms facing up. If you happen to have a blanket or a pillow, feel free to grab that and place it just under your shoulder blades and your head for a supported corpse pose. Soften the space between your eyebrows and try to fully relax every muscle in the body. I'll read our scripture, our 4th and final time, and then we'll take time together to respond. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans for welfare and not for evil, to give you a future and a hope. Then you will call upon me and come and pray to me, and I will hear you. You will seek me and find me when you seek me with all of your heart. Whether you've known Jesus most of your life, are new in your relationship with him, or you are trying to understand what a relationship with Jesus even means, I invite you into a breath prayer to end our practice today. A breath prayer is just a very simple prayer that is linked with the rhythm of our breath. So on your next inhale, in the quiet of your heart, say, Jesus, I seek you. And with your exhale, with all my heart. Jesus, I seek you with all my heart. Friends, stay here as long as you would like. But thank you so much for spending this time with me and with Jesus on your mat today. Have a great day and be blessed. Thanks so much for spending this time on your mat with me today. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to thumbs up and hit subscribe. I have brand new videos every single month right here on this channel. I'll see you soon.